What up, fools? Today's episode is sponsored by DownAgain. DownAgain is a post-hardcore emo band that started in San Francisco. In fact, today's episode, we have one of the bandmates, Lucas Garcia. He is a vocalist, he does the keys, and he also plays the guitar for the band. But he is also joined with Lenny, which is also a vocalist and a guitarist, and Alex, who is the bassist for the band. And I'd like to give them a shout out and a big thanks for sponsoring this video. In fact, we are doing a giveaway, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And thanks again, DownAgain Band, for sponsoring this show. Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the MunchGang. We're back, episode 19, back and ready to talk some stuff, right? Yeah. Anyways, we got a special guest today, the Swiss Army man of people. He has multiple talents. He is a skateboarder. First, he is also in a band called DownAgain.
Yep.
Then he also is a business owner. What else are you? What else you got?
I'm a dad.
He's a father. He's got multiple talents. I don't know how he does it.
It's gotta cut out everybody in your life that's important.
Yeah.
Just no friends.
Nobody.
Just a tight group, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's how it be though, especially like after high school.
Oh, seriously, man. It's
really find out like who's your friends after that.
You just got no choice after that, man. Like
Yeah.
if you want to do all the things, like gotta provide for the family, gotta be a dad. I really want to be in a band. I want to skate. There ain't no time for anybody else, dude. It's like nobody else gets anything.
Yeah.
You still make time for it though. See you at the park like every now and then.
Yeah, when I can.
Yeah. Even when I got a girlfriend, I'm like, dude, you got work, you got girlfriend, and that's like all your time already.
Seriously, that's why your girlfriend's got to skate or something.
Yeah,
like that,
skate or film.
Frankie's like, film this clip for me.
Right? Dude, those were the days when I was single. Stay single as long. Just kidding.
That's pot over. Stay single.
But the people that are single, they're like, man, I really would like to be in a relationship. You know?
And seriously, it's always just my wife. I don't know about you, but she does not like getting those clips from me, man.
Yeah.
Because it always takes me like 100 tries, so I feel it. But
yeah, standing right in the sun. But anyways, yeah, Mr. Lucas Garcia is here in the building today.
What up?
And we got our co-hosts, Koi Say Chow, in the building.
We out here. Subscribe.
And you guys already know Koi, local legend, local ripper. But today, it's about Lucas.
Thank you.
Lucas is the man. So I want to bring up, let's talk about your band first.
For sure.
Because the band is a very important part of your life, right?
Most important.
I
mean,
other than your daughter.
There's kids.
Yeah,
the kids are important, wife's important, but those are like a given. The band is the other most important thing.
One of those priorities. And I've listened to a couple songs, man. I like it. So what would you consider like the genre of music your band does?
So I mean, I hate the word, but it's the only way to describe it. It's just emo music, basically.
Emo.
No, it's the only way. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's the only word that really describes it. It is what it is. But
so if you were to compare it to another band that's like somewhat similar, what band would that be?
That's a little bit difficult, just because we're like a combination of a couple bands, I would say. Because we're not just alternative rock, we're not just like hardcore either. So it's like if you listen to bands like Thrice, which is amazing. They're like more of an alternative, emo band. But then there's other bands that are like really hardcore, like the Devil Wears Prada. Yeah. We kind of blend those two, really far apart styles and put it into one style. So
okay, the songs I listened to, it kind of reminded me of like the first song, which was like had quite a bit of streams. I forget what it was called.
Can't Make This Right.
Yeah, and that one was super good. It almost reminded me of like a I don't want to say Sleeping with Sirens because it's not. It's more like Mayday Parade almost.
Yeah, and like I said, that's we touch in that genre. And Sleeping with Sirens, is a great example too, as far as like singing with screaming. But we're just so different than them musician wise, like I'm not as good at guitar as those guys are. Like, and our singers can't sing like Kellen Quinn, so we make do with what we got. And so it just naturally sounds different. But that's definitely a good like example for sure.
And then some of the other songs, the first thing that came to mind was like "Bring Me the Horizon," and "Bring Me the Horizon" is like one of my favorite bands.
Oh, for sure, dude. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I like wanted to sound like him on the microphone so bad for so many years.
Yeah, and he's a badass too. How do you feel about people calling, like, what if somebody came up to your band and was like, hey, I like your band. Is it like screamo? Like,
oh, I love that word, screamo.
You like screamo?
Bro, I love it. Yeah, we are screamo. Yeah. Like, that was so offensive when you were like 16, but like, no, dude, I've embraced it. Screamo is perfect. That's the one. Emo screamo, bro.
Yeah, but it's just so generic because there's so many different types of like screaming, you know?
Yeah.
And Coy's like,
I'm just like lost because I don't really listen to that type of music.
Yeah. Get out of here.
I remember you like showed me some of the music though.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
Every time I find somebody, I pin them down and say, listen to my shit. Listen to it.
It's like I don't really hate it, but I just don't like listen to it. If I hear it though, if I'm out and about and like someone plays it at a restaurant or whatever, but I don't.
That's actually, we like go, like when I post about it, I'm like, when we first dropped our first record, I literally made this big long post. I was super proud, but the top of it was like, this is not for everybody. Like, just out the gate, just letting everybody know this music is not for everybody, you know?
So I would say I was the same way as Coy when I was younger, and I was like, I'm never going to listen to that punk / emo screamo music. And then like I had this really good friend that's all he listened to, and then we used to just like hang out, and then he'd play it in his truck every day, and then I was like, oh wow, I'm actually getting the hang of this. Like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It just takes time. You just got to give it a chance, you know?
Yeah.
And then you start like...
No, I think it's cool though, but I don't know. I just don't.
Dude, I was like obsessed with like hardcore music.
Too many genres nowadays.
Second I was like... The first time I ever heard music, like when I first heard someone like scream in a song, I was like, this is my soul coming out in like
I
audio
got my life into
this is my life. Yeah. Exactly. The first time I heard it, man, I was like, it's like, this is what's inside of me and it is now outside of me in this song. Like, it was like just my favorite thing ever, dude.
So let's talk about it. Down Again. Just Down Again. Where did that name come from? Where'd you guys get Down Again from?
I wish that there was a cooler story, but so me and the two guys that are in the band, it's myself, Lenny, my singer, and Alex, the bass player. We're the guys that started the band, but we were in another band before this band. So it's just basically like that other band transitioned into this band, and we're like, hey, let's change the name of the band. And we're just sitting there thinking, like, what should we call it? And one day, Lenny, our singer, just texted, what about Down Again? We're like, yeah, that's the one.
Just random, just Down Again?
Because there's like rhyme or reason to it. So like, you don't want to be like over the top. Like,
did you guys like look it up so the name wasn't already used?
Yes, there was one guy using it, but we are way past him. We got the website, we got the merch. So we didn't send a dude like a cease and desist order or anything like that. But if he tried to, we have enough standing with that name as far as owning the website and stuff like that he can't take that from us. But yeah, we did Google it, and I was freaking out, man. I was like, dude, there's somebody else called Down Again. But he is check him out. He's it's like more punk style. Like sounds like he records his music in his garage with like one microphone, and it sounds sick. But there is another guy out there under Down Again.
But you guys are better.
He's about to watch this, and he'll be like, damn.
He's gonna have to change his name to Down Again.
He's gonna see like a post Down Again on a podcast. I didn't do a podcast.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's like, I wish he was on the MunchGang.
Yeah. He ain't MunchGang material.
Yeah, he ain't. Maybe. Hit me up. No, so your band consists of 3 people?
No, we got 4 guys
4.
Now. We just brought on our drummer, but the original group was just 3, which clearly doesn't work live. Right?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I was going to say, because without a drummer's the most important piece.
Yeah, so for when we recorded that first record, I did all the drums. Oh. I do a lot of the screaming. About half the guitar. Our singer does the other half of the guitar. And I do all the piano and anything else that we have to add. So it's like, it was a lot of work for 3 guys to make a record. And because that was in the pandemic, so we weren't playing shows anyway. Nobody was allowed to play shows, so we didn't care. And so we're like, okay, whatever. Like, you don't need to play shows anyway, so we don't need more than 3 people. But as soon as like people started playing shows again, we're like, oh crap, like we need a couple more guys up here, dude.
Yeah,
Like we cannot.
We need the rhythm.
We cannot hold the fort down because we got a little carried away in the studio. You know, we're adding all kinds of stuff, and it's like it's all cool until we got to play live. It's like, wait a second, we don't have enough people.
It's harder than it is, huh? Doing it all live.
Oh, it's super difficult because I actually have to transition from the guitar to the keys, and I mess it up every time, man. It's like,
that sounds so hard to do.
It's so fast, and then gotta be here. I'm like, I'm on the wrong spot. Like I'm not even.
Yeah, because you got like how many keys are on a keyboard? Like 100.
88. Yeah. So it's like it's just the worst part too. Is like I gotta like mute the guitar and then switch over, and then I'll grab the guitar and start hitting. I'm like, I forgot to turn my volume up. So it's like the walk of shame. You twist the knob back up. You pick the part up like halfway through the part.
Multitasking right there.
But really, nobody probably knows this is. You know, that's just like kind of in your head, right?
Man, those concerts are so loud. I could just not play anything. I don't think anyone would know, bro.
Yeah. I was actually at a show last night, and dude, that was an amazing band. It's called Lo and Behold, and I was there to watch this guy named Calvin Black, and amazing.
Where's it at?
It was at the Dip.
Dude, I've been dying to go there.
Yeah.
I need to hit him up too because we want to play more Reading shows because we always play in like the Bay Area or Sacramento or something like that. So.
I think
they'll probably be down, huh? Because they like to support local artists over there.
Who?
The Dip.
Oh yeah, they love it, especially like probably your kind of music. You know, they're like more with the rock style. They don't do too much like poppy or hip hoppy type.
That's sick. Then there's a super sick metalcore band out of Reading called Sunspear. Sunspear. If you're watching Sunspear, we gotta play a show together.
I'm about to have Battle of the Band, Sunspear versus Down Again.
They're hardcore. They're way better than us, but they'd be a cool band to play with. I really want to play with them.
That's funny that you mentioned that because I was gonna mention that to you because Sunspear I love Sunspear. It's like the homies.
Oh what?
Yeah.
Homies sent me up.
Yeah, you guys about to get on the pod
on a double date, bro, with homies.
You guys
collab,
like a blind homie date, like just introduce friends to each other.
But anyways, back to the band. So you guys are 4 people now.
Yeah.
And what am I getting at here? So how does one of the hardest things with bands is like how does 4 people conjoin and then kind of like go towards the same direction? Because like everybody has a different direction they want to go.
Basically, that doesn't happen. You know, that's why bands fall apart. So, thankfully, actually, there's 2 Alexes, Alex and Alex. The Alex and Alex show. The drummer's Alex, bass player's a different Alex. They of course are a part of the writing process a lot, but for the most part, the music, the lyrics, it is spearheaded by myself and Lenny, and so me and Lenny, the singer, like we're on the same page.
Sweet.
Like exact same page, exact same line. So since we're writing all the music, and then those other guys are more bringing in other elements to it, it's a little bit easier that way. So
okay,
I'm about to burp because of this beer. But so it's like.
So do you guys jam? You guys just jam free flow and just kind of make up stuff as you go?
Basically, no, dude. These songs, like we spend like months writing songs, and we're always writing too. So like literally every single day we're writing. So like, what we'll do is like just today, my singer sent me like 2 videos. He said, "Hey, what do you think about this as a chorus and a pre-chorus for a future song?" And I'm like, "Oh, sick. What are we gonna add it to?" He's like, "Oh, we're gonna add it to this other part that I showed you from like." 5 months ago that we recorded. So it's like always building on stuff like that. So like we'll be writing like 10 songs at the same time, like just part at a time. He'll send me in part and be like, "Hey man, like I think this would be a really cool verse. You should write like lead guitar, piano over it." So then I'll write over that, and then I'll do the same thing. I'll send him a song, like, "Hey bro, I think this song would be sick. What do you think about it?" And then he'll write lyrics over it, something like that. So
wow.
It's mostly myself and Lenny like building the songs, and then everyone else, they write their parts. Don't get me wrong, like he writes all the drums, but as far as like writing the actual song, like the rhythm sections of the song, that's mostly just me and the singer.
Wow. What? That's so confusing to me. I mean, it's not confusing, but it's just so hard for me to understand because I'm like, creativity, some people like to believe you could just make a song in a day or something,
That's a bad song if they do. I mean, it shows for sure. Yeah, we're just so opposite of that. Like there's a lot of people too who in our scene where they're like, they don't even write the lyrics until they're in the studio.
What?
Yeah, dude. Like they like, oh, I gotta write lyrics for this entire album in the studio. I'm like, my lyrics have been written for years before we get to the studio, and they've been revised and changed up. And I've showed people, I'm like, "Hey, what do you think about this?" And they're like, "That's a stupid line." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, you're right. That is stupid. We'll cross it out." Like we like just
a lot of thought into it, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
That's so good. Like patience. I've talked to other artists about it. Like patience is super key because when you write a song, sometimes you get like overly excited and you just want to show the world, you know,
Yeah,
like, dude, I want to show everybody this sounds so good right now. But then when you take your time and you're like really meticulous with, you know, your words and how things flow, it just works out better in the long run. And then
for sure, dude.
it just builds up to really like more of a perfect song that you wanted rather than like a half-ass type deal that
Yeah, and we have literally examples of that. So the first song I wrote, not the first song, so one of the first songs I wrote for our first record, which was, we started writing that record in like 2017. It didn't even come out for years after that. I sent everybody a song. The first song I sent to everybody, I was like, hey, what do you think about this as, you know, one of the songs? They're like, oh yeah, that's sick. I literally couldn't finish the song. I couldn't find out how to finish it. So it didn't even go on the first record. And it was like the first song I wrote for it. And then we ended up finishing it years later, and we put it on, not years later, but like a year after the EP or the album dropped. And then we put it on the EP that followed the album. So it's like, I had the song written, but I didn't have all the lyrics quite worked out. And so instead of just like finding random stuff to put on it, we like stopped, paused it, took the time to finish the words like the appropriate way, the way that was going to make them best, and then just put it on a future project. So
nice.
Yeah, and there was another song that was written for the first record that didn't make the record. It didn't make the second EP, but it's on our second record that we just finished recording. So we definitely wait for these songs to be perfect.
No, that's super. Yeah, that's super smart. I like that because the songs I listen to, very, very good. So that song, the first one I mentioned, it almost got like 500,000. How does that happen from just the local? Because you guys just started in what, 2021 or 20?
Yeah. Well, that's when the band DownAgain name was born. But we've been together as a group since way before that. We started writing, you know, for DownAgain in 2017. Just didn't drop that record. But so like, dude, the market, like, band life has changed for every band, and I feel bad because there's still bands that are pursuing the old ways. So it's like back in 2006, you post a song on MySpace, everybody reposts it or shares it, right? You're famous, you're on tour, you're doing all this stuff. Dude, there's so many bands now that people just don't share music like that. Like there's the off band, like the off chance where like you're just super good and then everybody shares it, but we're not claiming to be like the, you know, the best band ever. But we still believe that there's a large number of people that would like us. You just got to get the music to them. So today's day and age, man, like if you're not advertising yourself, like
the power of social media.
Yeah, dude, social media. You need to advertise yourself on social media. Like you damn near need to be an internet band, as opposed to being a real band, because that's how people get their music now. Like, so that's how we got Can't Make This Right up to, you know, 500,000 streams by just advertising it. Like, hey, like we're this band, you know, like we think you guys will like this song, and it's the only thing that works today. I mean, unless you're like a world class talent beast, you know what I mean? Like, and I ain't no world class talent, bro.
I don't know, maybe you are.
It's but yeah, man, so many bands, they still cling to the old way. So they think like going on tour, doing all this stuff is the best way to like promote themselves. And it's like if you're only playing to 20 people per stop, like you're not going to get yourself in
not reaching that much people.
No, dude, you pay like $80 on Instagram, they'll show it to 1,000 people, you know what I mean, or whatever it is. So it's like,
and like once they hear it, they're like, oh, this is a great song. It's just getting that reach, rather, because you're not really paying for somebody to get the views. It's like getting that reach for people to actually be able to see your music or listen to your music, and then branch out from there. Yeah,
social media helps you like introduce yourself to people, and then they still have to go to your Spotify and play the song or do your website and buy the album. But yeah, social media is the only way to do it now.
This day and age, free advertisement.
Yeah. I mean, there's songs that aren't even that good, like millions of views.
Oh, seriously, dude. Yeah.
But yeah, that's amazing. So DownAgain, the band of the century, battle of the bands against Sunspear.
No, I don't want to battle. I just want to play with them.
They trying to create some beef right now?
No battle. I just want to play with the homies.
Right. So, you guys do live shows?
Yeah. We just we do them as much as we can. It is difficult because there was a while where the pandemic was going on and like you couldn't play anywhere. So we played some acoustic shows, which was really cool. We actually did a live studio recording, so we filmed 2 songs live in the studio and posted those because that was the closest we can get to playing live. But we played in San Francisco, and our most recent show was at a place called the X Bar in Cupertino, which is super sick. It was like a legit venue, like off the side of this bowling alley. You have to like go in the bowling alley to get into it, so it's kind of weird. But the venue is so sick, dude. They got like stage lights and all kinds of legit stuff. So
I will
say it's like It's scary to be doing your shows outside of your local, like outside of town, but it's like everybody in town already knows you, so there's not really a purpose to like, play here.
Yeah.
So if you play outside of the city, you can get more reach that way.
No, for sure. That's kind of a bummer. It's like if we were to play, local shows in Reading, it's like how many can you play?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Before people stop coming. So
yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah, you play like 3 shows. Everyone's heard every song at that point. It's like it's like okay, that's enough, guys. Thanks. Like no more.
Wow. Hey, I stopped by this place called Save Mart and I got us some drinks. I'm gonna let you choose first. I got 2 drinks right here. Horchata.
Oh, you call him my nemesis?
Yeah. Are you Mexican?
Yes.
He said Garcia.
Lucas Garcia. Fool. I know. I look. People ask me what kind of Mexican are you? I say I'm the Italian kind.
Oh yeah.
He's a hybrid.
Hybrid.
Your flag is backwards. We got raspberry lemonade.
I'm taking this raspberry lemonade.
Bro. Oh, he's going. Because this will probably give you the gases.
Oh, bro, I'll be farting on the pod.
Looks
horchata
like
be dang, bro.
Me and you are stuck with horchata.
You guys are stuck with it.
Actually, I love horchata. Horchata's
got this beer right now.
But mixing it with alcohol is kind of gross. Like milk.
No, it's good. I live around the corner, too, by the way.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
I thought you had to drive across town
It took me like literally 3 minutes and 30 seconds to get here.
How's Save Mart's horchata, though? Like it's different, huh?
It's good. The thing with horchata is it's basically just Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk.
Yeah, seriously.
It's just like the
It's weird,
milk.
like drinking like there's nothing. I feel like it's horrible, but like I hate like a burrito with a horchata.
Because sometimes people like put too much cinnamon in it and it kind of throws it off. But you got to get that healthy balance.
Yeah,
it's funny to see my people drinking that like while eating a burrito. It's like that's not the combination, bro.
Is it?
Like,
what's the combination then?
It's just like I feel like it's dessert, dude.
Oh,
like, it ain't like
the savory and sweet don't go well, huh?
Not for me, man. Not for me.
I'm Asian, so I'm like boba tea is all.
That's how I feel like soda and like hamburgers though. I don't really like drinking soda and stuff.
The combo, huh?
I'd rather drink like water with my meal.
That's the dream team. We talking about soda and burgers.
The cool thing about Save Mart is like that. They have like a juicer and they just juice it right there.
Yeah,
like they juice it every day.
That Save Mart is high class, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to wear like a polo shirt when I'm walking in there or something, dude. Like khaki pants, bro.
You do. I think you get a discount.
10% off.
Or a golf shirt.
That's
funny. They're like, oh shit, this guy means business. Give him a discount. 50% off.
50%?
So we're talking about the band.
Yes.
What else can we talk about the band? What do you got, Coy?
I don't really got that much, but go look up their music.
Yeah,
it's pretty dope.
Look us up, DownAgain on Spotify, man. There's links in my social media, our Instagram account. You can find all that music over there.
It's great stuff. I'm gonna play it on the pod for sure.
You can play as much as you want. We have music videos, like 5 music videos or something online. You can play any clips you want.
Remember you showed me one of the music videos. It looked pretty dope.
Yeah. Oh, the one I showed you. That was actually our last music video. For what was that song name? I'm blanking right now. Saboteur. Sorry, it's called Saboteur. That music video was sick. So we rented this warehouse, and then we had to build the set. So it's like, because it's just a blank warehouse, it doesn't look cool. So I ended up building these walls out of like just 2x4s, and we draped plastic over the walls.
That's a whole project in itself.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And we hung chains from the roof. Then we sprayed paint, like splattered paint all over the walls. And like the music video looked like a murder scene. You know, like a murderer's like lay plastic on everything.
Yeah.
So that's what the set looked like, right? So it looked so sick. But in that music video, we went all out. We had like a makeup crew and everything like that. So this like lady put like eyeliner on us to like black out our eyes for the music video, and then she left before we finished shooting, and she was supposed to take it off of us. So like we had
like later.
Yeah, dude. So we had a bunch of dudes with like blacked out eyes, and we had no idea how to take this off. So we just had like wet paper towels, and I was just like scrubbing this like professional makeup off my face.
Trying to just take it off of you, huh?
And we got it off, but like the next day, like I literally had like scabs under my eyes from rubbing. So I like went to work, and I'm like a contractor. And people were like, oh, how'd you get those scabs? And I was like, I was rubbing makeup off my eyes.
Just all looking at you hella weird.
Seriously, I'm on a job site with like, $500 worth of wood, all my tools out. And they're like, what's wrong with your eyes, bro? I'm like, it's makeup. How
embarrassing. They're like, yeah, we're going to find a new guy.
Seriously, I don't know if you're cut out for the job, man.
Right.
That's funny.
Man, that's funny. Let's talk about that. So you have your business. You do like a termite?
Yeah. It's called Termite and Dry Rot Solutions. When you do, it's basically just termite control, but California gives like termite control people like a separate license. And what that license means is you can spray for termites. You can spray for like other bugs like beetles and carpenter ants, but you can only spray for bugs that are going to eat a house. So I can't spray for like household ants, which is dumb, but I can spray for carpenter ants, which is like, it's pretty much like the chemical's going to kill any ant, but I can't spray for household ants. Yeah. But the other side of it is construction. So the license lets me fix anything that, bugs ate. Or dry rot. So dry rot's like when too much water gets on the wood and causes a fungus to grow on the wood. And so the fungus is a living organism. So we're allowed to like, spray for fungus or repair any fungus damage. So it's a lot under one hat.
That's interesting. So you kill bugs.
Yes, like not all bugs. I cannot kill your roaches, but I can kill your termites.
Well, what did those bugs ever do to you?
Dude, I feel like karma's going to get me there because I have murdered millions.
Imagine they're all just piling up right now, getting their resources, and they're just like surrounding your house.
Dude, they are, bro. They are surrounding my house. I was in my backyard and I picked up a stone in the middle of my backyard.
I've seen that video you posted.
Dude, a whole ass colony under the stone. I was like, they're coming for me, dude.
They know.
It's like they know where I live.
You killed my dad.
I killed like generations of those people, dude.
My cousin, my frunkle.
And dude, the chemicals that kill them are brutal, bro. It doesn't just like, slow kill them. It like stops this thing in their stomach from digesting food. So they eat a bunch of food, they can't digest it, and they just
He said it's like
die.
Roundup.
Dude, it's horrible.
But more intense.
Another chemical that I use, it stops them from molting, so they don't like shed their skin. So they just like they like keep growing and they don't shed their skin. They just like get crushed to death in their own little bodies, bro. It's like a horrible thing. Yeah, it's like not even a nice way to kill them.
Yeah, that's
like squishing them would be better than like them just being crushed to death in their bodies.
That's torture, yeah.
It really is.
That's like, never mind, I'm not going to say it. That's crazy. What do those bugs ever do to you? What's the craziest? So you go like under people's houses and stuff.
Yep.
What's the craziest incident you had with any creature? Because I remember seeing a video, there's like a skunk or something.
Yeah, that was just recently, a skunk. Probably the craziest thing though is I went under one house in Palo Cedro, and I think I counted. I have a video of it somewhere. There was like 20-something dead animals, like dead cats under this house.
Damn.
Man.
Oh, cats?
Yeah, it was like this is a cat graveyard. And that was the craziest thing here. The worst one before that, because I did turn my control when I lived in the Bay Area too. Me and my coworker at the time, we went into her house, and dude, it's just littered with dead animals. I don't even know how much, like just dead animals everywhere.
It's a graveyard, huh?
And like in all kinds of poop under the house. And we're like, yeah, we are not going under this house. And so then that homeowner, like, okay, a couple weeks go by, he calls us like, is there anybody that you know that can get that stuff out? Because I can't find anybody. So me and my coworker looked at each other like, we'll do it. So we ended up charging him like a couple $1,000.
Yeah.
And we went in there with rakes and we just like putting it in like buckets and like.
The smell was probably.
Dude.
You guys wore masks and stuff.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Still,
We were suited up, bro.
Just looking at it.
It was we filled giant black garbage bags, like 3 of them full of just like dead animals and poop.
Damn.
And this house had like plastic laid underneath it. Mm-hmm. And there was like a dead cat or a dead possum or something underneath the plastic. So when we lifted up the plastic, it was all juicy, dude. It was like super.
How the bugs were probably like
eating like worms were crawling out of it. So we had to throw it in this bag and bag it up. But
how nasty.
There's some money to be made there, bro.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing ever, but.
Then what? You just throw them in the trash?
Yeah, we just put them in, like tied the bags up and took it to the dump, dude. No. We just took it to the dump and tossed them.
That's so gross.
It's funny.
They should have like a recycling for animals.
A recycle?
Like, hey, you got dead creatures, take it to this building.
Yeah, reduce, reuse, recycle your cat.
Yeah, we could use their eyeballs. For like the next chia pet or something. I don't know.
About to get canceled. All the animal activists about to.
I know.
Cancel you.
I'm sure they died peacefully under that house.
Yeah. What should we talk? Oh, let's go back to the band.
For sure.
The band. So you were saying making those music videos, like that's expensive, right? Music videos and mastering, like do you guys go to like a studio and get that all squared away or?
Yeah, so we have a homie. He films our music videos. He's got his company and there's no like a place, right? So he just has the company, the equipment. So you just pay him. We go rent a place. All right, we already got the the minimum fee is going to be like $1,200 minimum just to have the guy even film anything.
Yeah.
and then you rent the space. Now the space is going to be, there's no limit on how much the venue costs that you're renting. So it could be like $50 an hour. It could be $500 an hour. You know, it could be $100 a day. It could be free. You know, if you're lucky. We did one free one because we like hiked our gear miles to this abandoned, like decrepit hotel that was like falling apart. We set up all of our stuff in the hotel and filmed there. Yeah. So that one was free, but most of the time it's not. But then you got to pay for, you know, gear. Like, are you doing lighting? You know, you can bring in all this lighting. Are you setting up stuff? So, like, minimum, the cheapest music video like we could even make is like $3,000, and then there's
holy crap, that's way more than I expected.
Yeah, and there's no cap to how much they could cost. So
and that's on just on your guys' own budget, huh?
Yeah, that's just us, man. Yeah, you know, nobody else there, and yeah, it adds up, man. Because like, you know, then the albums are gonna cost like, you know, between $5,000 to $10,000 for a record, and again, there's no cap on how much it would cost. You could just spend as much time as you want on it, make it like $100,000. We're very fortunate that we've been able to record for like that 5 to 10, because most people are like 30, you know, for a record. So we found a guy, Nick Larcano, Thanks Studios. You know, he records us at a great price, and we're super lucky for that. So like most people, it's like $30,000 for a record. So
yeah. That's crazy.
You guys ever thought about getting signed to like a record label?
Oh yeah, dude. But you got to be like,
there's pros and cons about it though, huh?
Yeah, super big pros and cons. Biggest con is you don't own the music.
Like they'll front you the money, but that's like for all the
Sure, there's so many different ways. You know, your deal with them could be worked out 100,000 different ways. Most of the time, like you'll own like you own the song, but you don't own the recording. If that makes sense. Like, there's a lot of bands that like re-record their records because a label will own some of their albums. Like there's a couple bands that I love where like you go to their tours, they don't even have their first couple CDs for sale because they don't own those CDs. Like the label owns them, so they can't even sell them anymore. Because like still, let's say they left the label, they can't even sell those CDs. So that's like where like I get really worried, because like I want to own like the music from top to bottom. I want to own the recording. But the label helps you so much because they put that music out there for you and get you like millions of fans. So
it's like tempting, but you think about the end result like afterwards.
Yeah, especially because you hear all these other artists doing it by themselves, and it's like they make it seem easy, but it's really not.
Oh, dude, it's not easy. I mean, if you got the skills and you're doing the type of music where you can record it yourself, then do it. But dude, take one look at GarageBand. I'm like, this ain't for me, dude. Like, I need somebody else to do this for me, man. So. Yeah, ultimately though, like where the band stands is a label would be better for sure. Like the exposure that we can get from a label is better than, you know, us, you know, owning the recording. Because if something happened in the future and we had to re-record an album, it would only cost us a couple grand. So we'll just do it. You know what I mean? Like if we absolutely had to.
Unless there's this crazy clause in like the contract that you're signing, you know.
Yeah, there might be. You never know.
You never know. Yeah, they'd send you like 50 pages. You're like, who's gonna read that?
So they'd be like, if you ever leave us, we get both your kids. Like it's some weird.
Your soul is ours.
Yeah. And your toe, only your toes,
and your skateboard. They're just like,
you can never skate again if you leave this label.
Wow.
Break. Today's episode is also sponsored by Termites and Dry Rot Solutions, Inc. Have those bugs been bugging you? Specifically termites. Those termites are eating away at your house. You don't want your house to fall apart. You don't want them eating your half pipe. You don't want them eating your skateboard. Any type of wood. You don't want those things in your house. He is ready to get down and dirty. He'll go underneath your house. He'll go above your house. He'll go above and beyond to get the job done. And that is our sponsor, Termites and Dry Rot Solutions, Inc. Thanks for sponsoring this pod. And back to the show.
I do want to mention we are doing a giveaway here soon. And we don't know exactly what the plan is, but we do have some boards.
Yep. You want us to show everybody?
Yeah, let's show the boards.
All right. We're gonna do a couple. First board in the giveaway is
Mr. Ray's Board Shop.
So the little fun fact: this was actually the first one of this like design to leave the shop.
What? So it's one of.
It's not the first one to be skated. It's just the first one to be purchased.
It's funny too because I showed up like 10 minutes after.
Yeah, you missed it, boy. I got her. So this board is gonna go away in a giveaway. So
Good shape though. Tricks not included.
Yeah, tricks not included. Coy said.
Can you help me, Frankie?
Yeah. I'll hold on
So
up.
for this giveaway, we're gonna have one winner, but some options.
Those
So-
are good.
So
These
many
boards are good
options.
shapes too.
So the winner of this giveaway, and we're gonna figure out the details later. You get to pick which one of these boards you want. Okay, you can get one of Ray's board shop boards or one of my band's merch boards. So we got 3 models available here. I don't know if I'm in front of the camera, so we'll figure out the details of the giveaway.
Yeah.
Let you guys pick the board. I think the Ray's board shop board is gonna skate better.
This
Coy's-
shape's pretty nice though. I'll honestly skate this. What size is this?
All right.
825.
The GOAT has spoken.
He has spoken.
This
He
is
has
pretty
touched
good
it
shape.
also. So if you get that board, you're getting heel flips for sure.
Like it's not flat. Like it's perfect concave. Not too
Sick.
steep. Not too flat.
So they probably all skate good. I know. So the Ray's board shop board is 825. These are all 825s actually. So if you get the Ray's board shop board, if that's the one you want, Ray said that you can take it in and trade it for a different size if you like a better size. But 825 is gold for me.
Mm-hmm.
One of the band boards, they're 825. You get what you get. So
Yeah.
The shape's good though on the other boards. So
Coy has spoken. The God has spoken.
that's how you gotta know.
Boards are good.
The shapes are good. Just skate it.
Fakey 360 inward heel flip. They must be good.
If not, you could always just hang it up on the wall. Like
True.
make
true.
a little cool design like I have here. Make your own podcast after that too, and we'll have like a podcast war.
Yeah. Battle of the podcast.
Battle of the podcast.
I don't know how that'll work, but it'll work, I guess.
Yeah.
Just 2 podcasts just talking mad crap about each
Yeah.
other.
Just
Internet beef.
yeah. That'd make us pop, huh? We should start some beef with other podcasts.
I'll start a fake podcast if y'all want to beef about it.
Yeah.
I'll just call it something different, like
Just get hella people to hate
Brunch
you.
gang.
the MunchGang or something, dude. Like Lunch Gang. No, it'll be Lunch Gang. That'll be it would just wore it out, dude.
Yeah. That'd be great.
Little spin off.
I'll send you guys like chocolate laxatives, but like from like a fake fan and get you guys to eat it on the pod.
Oh yeah.
Make your own chocolate. Just mix it with laxative. Just shit in your pants. That'd be
guess.
cold blooded.
Cold blooded, but
Cold-blooded, hot-butted.
we don't need to war.
Butted, get it? Hot-butted.
No.
Okay, because you'd be shitting your pants if you take the
Damn.
laxatives.
He said, "What were we talking about?"
Oh yeah, we're doing like important stuff here.
Yeah, important stuff. We got to give away. Look out for that. Yeah, we really don't know what we're doing, but we will have a plan by the time this gets out.
Oh, for sure. By the end of this
Sick.
video, bro, we're
Yeah.
gonna have like it dialed down.
Dialed in. But yeah, we got 3 boards, and I will say, Ray's Board Shop's new graphic is beautiful.
Dude.
Shout out Ray's Board Shop. It like reminds me of back in the day, like when everything was all graffiti style.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
dude. I was telling him, man, like, so my like first pro board was an almost round 3 board. I've had like 100 skateboards before that. But that was my first like real board, and it was like the scene was like a boxing ring. It was like Rodney Mullen and somebody else like boxing, and it was like it had his Rodney Mullen like graffitied on it or something like that over the top. It was like with the dripping paint, and like dude, seeing this board just brought me back to being that little
Nostalgic,
kid,
huh?
getting that first board with the dripping paint on it. Dude, it was so sick.
That's sick. Yeah. Let's talk about your skateboarding, right? How long you been skateboarding?
Since 1999, baby.
Really? You
Yeah.
remember the year, not like the
Yeah,
age or
no,
year?
I remember the year because I was literally like 4 to 5 years. I was like 4 or 5 at that time. I can't remember what month it was. Depending on what month is how old I was. But my mom had a friend whose son was much older than me that skated, and he was always skating outside, and I always wanted to skate. And so my mom brought me home this board from Walmart with like a shark wearing sunglasses on it.
Oh, that's
And
radical,
so,
dude.
dude, rad, bro. Like the shark was surfing, which was just made me feel even cooler. So just had that board, and then my mom's friend's son, taught me the ropes. Like I was doing like the little moonwalk, where you're like just like
penguin, yeah.
And then he taught me how to ollie, which wasn't clicking at first, but 1999, bro.
Wow. What year were you born, Coy?
97.
Damn, Coy is only 2 years
2
old.
years old. He's will smoke me at skating too, dude.
He only needs 2 years.
So that freaking 23 years of skating or 24 years of skating, I ain't got nothing on Coy, dude.
Hey, once you hit that first ollie though, like it hooked you from there, huh?
Oh, for sure. I remember I used to hold on to the back of the couch. Like in our, we
I feel
had a
like
couch
everyone
in
did
our-
at one point.
dude.
Hold
And
the table and like try to ollie.
That's the best way, man. I had a homie telling me like if you can ollie standing still, you can ollie while rolling. And I was like, there's no way I can't ollie while rolling.
Yeah.
And I just did it one time, and I was like, I can ollie while rolling.
It just felt so good afterwards.
I am pro.
He's pro.
I'm
Sponsor
going
this
pro.
guy. Dang, so ollie, huh? How long do you think it took you to learn how to ollie?
That was pretty quick, actually. It just, from there, though, I was like really stagnant. Like, because I had nobody else to teach me anything else after that. I was just anyone that would like hang out with me. Like, there was I had like some neighbor friends that skated, but they were like way older than me too, so like they wouldn't like teach me anything.
It was kind of intimidating, huh? Because
they're
older.
Yeah, dude. So like I would see them skating, and again, so I was like 5, and they were like in like 5th grade. So it's like I'm just not gonna run out there, a little kindergartner, go play with the 5th graders.
Just watching them mostly, huh?
Oh, for sure. So I'd watch them from my window, and then as soon as they were like done skating, then I would go outside and skate. And I'd like secretly hope that they would like come back out and skate with me, but like I was always way too intimidated to go out and actually skate with them. But yeah, I was just the ollie guy until like 5th grade when I learned kick flips, and then.
Where was this at the time? When you're living?
That was the Bay Area. I lived in Antioch, California.
Gang, gang.
925, baby.
Represent.
It's real hood out there.
Nobody wants to represent Antioch.
No, dude. There are people who do, but you don't want to be friends with them.
That's kind of next to like Pittsburgh, huh?
Oh, right next door. Neighbors, baby.
Damn, definitely Steelers over there.
For sure,
that's different Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But you will get yourself stolen over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it took me. I remember like being obsessed with skating, but like just being the ollie and shove it guy for like years. And then once I learned that kickflip, it was over, dude. I felt like all of a sudden like I could start moving my feet.
No, the first flip trick you landed, like you're like so stoked, and you're like,
super.
How'd it flip?
Yeah.
Once you landed, you're like, damn.
So you learned kickflip before heel flip. You were a kickflip
Yeah,
guy?
heel flipping's freaking weird, dude. I still could barely heel flip.
Yeah,
dude.
heel flip's gnarly, right?
I don't even do it right. When I heel flip, I still use my toes. So it's like I'll have like my toes.
Like you soccer kick?
Yeah.
That's toe flip.
I'll pop and I'll use like my toes and then the ball of my foot and push that like pocket to get it flip. I don't actually use my heel at all because I do not know how to do it, dude.
Technically, you still kick flip, but it just flips the other way.
And then my board, like it'll rotate like on the tail, like it doesn't actually level out. So I just like spin on the tail.
That's
Yeah, I hate heel flips.
Doesn't leave the ground.
I'll get it though. I'll get it in the game of skate too.
Yeah, Coy. Oh, you want to challenge?
Lucas is the
Coy?
next contender.
No. I'm just saying.
You
Like,
see that video I posted on MunchGang? Who can beat Koi Se Chow? Are you the next contender?
I thought that was like a joke because nobody can beat Koi.
Oh,
dude.
it is. It's like a oxymoron.
Now, a couple of people in the local scene beat me before, but it's kind of a little fun video we made. So
That's so sick. Koi, you could compete with like real deal skaters, dude. Like,
yeah, some of the homies though, they got tricks I can't do, but it's fun though because you like.
I'll get you on that primo. I'll flip it to primo again, and then I'll flip it out.
He said Rodney Mullen, it's over.
I told you I had a Rodney Mullen day, dude. I'm like talking super hot in this mic. My bad.
No, it's all good.
Clipping all over the place.
I can beat Koi, but that's not the question.
Yeah, we ain't talking about you here.
Yeah. I'm just a film.
Frankie taught me everything I know. That's what happens.
Yeah. What? Skate is such a weird thing, but yeah. Anybody out there wants to challenge Koi, he's ready.
If you beat Koi, I'll buy you a board.
Yeah.
Everyone's about to hit you up.
I'm not even kidding. You gotta film it though. Don't just be coming at me I promise I beat him.
That's
No, you
funny.
gotta have it documented. I'll buy you a board if you can beat Koi.
Yeah, you know what we say? No footy, no proof.
No proof, baby.
You heard Lucas. That's a challenge. So
Yeah, it's
anyone
on.
out there.
Damn. So from learning your first kickflip, how did that evolve into like progressing way more? Did you ever start like filming with a crew or anything like that?
LTC. That was the name of my crew, bro.
What's LTC?
LTC. So it was this homie named Taylor, this other homie named Chris, and then myself, Lucas. So we called it like LTC, bro. We spray painted on our boards, man. But yeah, it once you do the kickflip, it just feels so real, man. Like, all of a sudden, it's like you feel like you can do anything. You feel like you're a real skater.
All those are tries, and then you finally land one.
Yeah.
You're like, feels hella good.
Exactly, and you feel like you have something to show people too. And hilariously, like the first kickflip I ever landed, like my dad saw me do it too.
Damn.
It's like my dad, like skateboarding is like, oh yeah, whatever. My kid just goes rides that piece of wood. And I was outside trying kickflips for years. Like it was years of trying kickflips. And then one day he was getting home from work, and I was still outside trying it, and I got the first one like right as he was pulling up. And he's like, he rolled down the window, was like, "No, that was cool." And I was like, "Oh, my dad."
Getting praise from your dad, dude.
Yeah,
that must
bro.
be nice.
Oh, seriously, yeah. Dude,
Some people don't even have a dad.
Yeah, Jesus. I was super lucky though because my dad actually he bought me like a kicker ramp a flat bar, a fun box, a quarter pipe.
Was it the plastic kicker ramp that
Yeah.
moves?
Oh,
No. We had like
the razor ones were
Fresh
terrible.
Park. Oh, those razor.
Oh, you
ones.
had the legit one then.
I had
the
the
razor ones
legit.
were like death for every kid that had
Yeah,
one.
but that's like rite of passage. You gotta get one of those. If you
yeah.
don't eat it, because like the bottom would like lip up too,
Yeah.
right? So your wheels would hit it, and it would just push the.
How many
whole
kids
ramp.
freaking ate shit off those razor little kickers?
I
the
know.
street?
I personally know like 10. Like my whole squad got
Yeah.
broke off on that.
Especially on a bike too, because it moves and then
Especially
Scorpion?
back in the day too, like the smalls were so much, or the smalls,
the wheels.
the wheels were so much smaller.
Bro, I
and
would-
ain't no way you're making it over that.
Dude,
thing.
I would bum wheels from anybody I could. They would be like
50 millimeter, 49 or something.
no, they'd be worn down to like just a couple of
Bearing
like,
cover, huh?
Dude, barely covering the bearings, bro. We'd be riding
Yeah.
low riders out there in the 925, dude.
Damn.
ain't no wheel bite because you didn't have wheels.
No.
Bearing bite.
Seriously, but yeah, I was super lucky, like, because the kick ramp was legit, like, folded up, so it was like 18 inches tall, like, just launch you, dude. I used to be able to ollie over like one of those like sidewalk like trash cans, like the big green ones, like
Oh,
off
yeah.
that kicker ramp. And the quarter pipe was 4 feet tall, super legit, plastic metal coping. And the fun box, again, super legit, plastic metal coping, like metal framed, and it had different like heights, so you can like raise it and lower it. And the flat bar can like go up and down too.
Oh, yeah. So you had like a legit little setup then, huh?
Yeah, I was super lucky. So I have no excuse to not be as good as Koi, but I'm still not there.
None of us do.
Dude, I had every
This episode's not about me, it's about Lucas.
I had every opportunity to become a shredder, and I just like I really cleaned to the quarter pipe though. And I was like, I really love that, but like I could have been like ledge king, bro, but it just didn't happen.
Could have been.
Skating's hella diverse though, because you could be good at your strengths are like in like one area, and then like for me, I'm like more like technical and like flat ground, but transition, I don't really care too much about it. It's just
Yeah.
kind of gnarly.
Dude, I'm not exact opposite. I mean, I'm so.
That's what's cool about skating though. Like everyone's like good at some like certain
Something,
Yeah.
Mhm. It's crazy too. Is like at least a skater, like if I see a guy do like a fat like kickflip indie in a bowl, like super sick, and or you see a guy do like a switch kickflip back tail, shove out. It's like I get it that like if to an average person, like the big indie frontside air in the bowl
Yeah.
probably looks cooler, but dude, that switch kickflip like back tail,
It's like equally
so
difficult,
hard.
but it's just different like
Oh my
difficulty.
God, so difficult,
So
Yeah.
much more technical, or at least to me, like when you see Tony Hawk or somebody like air out of a vert ramp, and to you, you're just like, oh, once you get it down, it flows, and it's just gonna become easier.
So you actually like think about trying it, you're like hell no.
Yeah, but then you stand on top of the ramp,
Yeah,
you're like,
dude.
no.
Dude, I've been in the air over the keyhole, like going backside. Like I'll launch in the air, I'll grab nose grab. It'll look like I'm coming back in. I will not come back in, dude. I would kick that board out
Yeah.
every time.
It's just
bro.
scary because you're above coping, so like so many things could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I don't know. I'm too cool for a helmet, I guess. Or else, like,
but
I feel like the helmet throws off your like balance, huh?
Yeah,
or at least
it
for me,
does.
it does.
For
From
me-
just like skating in the local contest, like having to wear a helmet, kind of, I don't know, it feels weird.
yeah, just the whole setup, man. Like all tight on your chin, and your
Yeah.
head's all feeling weird.
Some skate parks too, they make you wear a helmet.
Oh yeah, growing
It's
up.
understandable though, because like liability, Don't
Yeah,
want to
for sure.
smack your head.
but it's annoying.
Yeah.
And it like I feel like it messes with your peripherals sometimes, or you're just worried about it falling off, or it's
It
too
just feels
tight.
weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like now I'm worried. There's like one more thing to be worried about, and then like pads, like you really are limited. Like when I'm wearing like knee pads, I will wear them if I'm skating like trying something new. But it's like for the most part, it's like they actually are restricted. I'm like, golly, it's like this is
Yeah.
killing me, dude. And they get all
Depending how tight
sweaty.
you put them on, huh?
Yeah, and if you don't put it on tight enough, it just
It's like
slides
sliding
down.
around.
damn. So we're talking about when you're kids. I want to say it's very important to have those friends that like you compete with, right?
Mhm.
So the LTC, your friends,
Yeah.
were they like progressing just as fast as you were?
No, really sad. I love everybody, but actually, like my skateboarding was like super high and then just dropped off because like I ended up moving away. So like crew's done, no more crew. So I moved away, and then I still had some new skate friends. When I got to high school, but I was quite far ahead of them. So skating was still fun. We can go around and skate. At that time, I was just kind of skating for fun. I wasn't really progressing.
Yeah.
And then, everyone stopped skating, as we got to high school. But I was like, dude, I'm trying to skate every day. Like, what's going on? So then I got, like, real, like, loner skate, which is really sad. Like,
That's what happens though. Like once high school hits, a lot of people like phase out.
dude, yeah, that's where you get to see who's going to stay or leave. You know what I mean? Like, you know who's in it to win it if they, like, stick through it. But, yeah, all the homies quit. I mean, I still love all my friends to death. It's just they stopped skating. So, and then I moved away from that original crew. And there was a local park that was built by my house, which was popping for a couple months. So I met some new skaters, but they only ever skated there. Like, they never left out. And then that park, like, just dropped off. Like, I went to that park, like, every day for years.
The park in Antioch?
No, this one would have been in Oakley. So I moved out of Antioch to this town called Oakley. And while I was living there, they built a skate park. It's just a mini ramp, a fun box, and a rainbow rail. Like, that's it.
Simple, but something to skate.
No, for sure. And then there was a lot of people there at first. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm skating, learning more. And then after a while, I'm telling you, I skated by myself like a couple times a week for years. Like, nobody, not a single soul ever showed up there. And then I just got tired of skating by myself. So then I just like kind of stopped for a little bit, which was real sad.
Yeah.
And I didn't really jump back into skateboarding until Caldwell was built, to be honest with you guys. Like,
because I remember back like a couple years ago, I used to see you at Ando.
yeah, I would go there as much as I could, but like I was just like so far removed from like where I wanted to be with skating, where like Ando was fun, but I really wanted to skate like big bowls and stuff like that, and it just wasn't.
6 foot was too baby, huh?
Also the setup, like I like to carve around
The layout, huh?
Yeah, it's like I don't want to be like put into a corner. I want to be able to just flow the ball over and over and over again. And it was awesome for what it is, for sure. But it literally wasn't until Caldwell was built to where I started skating like regularly again.
Yeah.
Because when Anderson, I would go there like once every month or so, once every couple months. So.
Because I remember seeing you out there, and then all of a sudden when the Caldwell expansion got done built, and that's when I started seeing you more.
Yeah, that's when I like. It's crazy because I first got to Caldwell. I knew like there was a time when I could have skated that China Bank or whatever, but like I didn't even drop in on it for like months.
Yeah.
And then once I dropped in on it, I was like, okay, I'm back. And then I just started like pushing myself again.
Yeah, you came back strong.
I did. You're
killing it.
I had to come back, man.
You're all killing it over in like the, I guess, would you consider that's not?
Nah,
vert.
it's just
That's
transition.
Like, transition. Then you're also killing it on the street side, which is.
I feel bad for myself because like I used to be so much better at street, and then I also used to be not. This is the best I've ever been at bowl skating, but like I just can't devote all my time to both of them. It sucks, you know what I mean? It's like there was a time when like I could hard flip and tray flip and nollie tray flip and switch heel flip, switch kick flip, all this stuff. And it's like I'm lucky to get like kick flip, tray flip, heel flip. I still got switch heel flip, so like that's my one thing I got, but all the other switch stuff is gone. Like
that's cool about skateboarding though, because no matter how good you are in like a certain aspect of like how your style is now, you can always like progress.
Oh, for sure.
So it's like infinite challenge.
And dude, something that I've been thinking about too is like, tell me what you guys think. Like being like fit and healthy is like becoming like, really popular in skateboarding. Like Nigel Houston and Zion, and they're all like doing squats and stuff all the time, bro.
P-Rod and all.
It's
of
essential
them.
though,
Yeah,
because like our like lower body or knees and ankles and stuff like gets beat up throughout the years.
Sure. But if you're staying in shape, I feel like you could skate like as long as you're not hucking yourself downstairs, you can skate for a long time, dude.
Yeah.
Like if you're in shape and you're good, your knees are good, bro. You can ledge skate, flat ground skate, A-frame skate, light bull skate for like a long time. So that's my goal is like just be healthy so I can skate as long as possible.
Definitely, that's how I feel too nowadays. Just try to condition your body.
Well, dude, if I see like 50-year-olds doing crazy workouts, I'm like, if you're a 50-year-old doing that crazy workout, you can tray flip the A-frame.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you're out here deadlifting and squatting and jumping and all the ropes and stuff, like you could tray flip an A-frame. So it's like just at least like, if you're a skater who's in shape who's 50, you could tray flip an A-frame. So
yeah,
just gotta keep it up.
Health is wealth though. Just gotta maintain your health and just gotta do what's best for you.
Yeah, it's true.
Just don't jump off like 20 stairs and expect
dude,
to be alive after that.
No more stairs, dude. No more stairs.
Know your limits too. That's what's part of a like skateboarding. Just know like your limits. Because if you oversend something and you get hurt, it's like damn,
That's important. Yeah. You said your bandmates also skateboard
dude,
too.
all of us skate.
So how did you meet them? At the park or?
No, dude, we just happened to all skate. It was just luck of the draw, bro. So I was in one band that had moderate popularity in the Bay Area. The band broke up. I was in no band, and then me and a guy I worked with at the time. This is like, I was a senior working at this like little ice cream store, and then this guy said, "Hey man, you should come, jam with me, and my buddy." So then I went there and met Lenny, my singer, who instantly became like my best friend in the world. I swear to God, like, love that dude to death. And it's crazy because it's like, there's so many people in our lives that we mutually know. It's like, how did we not run into each other sooner? So whatever. Dude, this beer's making me burp, man. But we linked up in like 2012, and then me and him became such good friends that like and then we started a band with the guy that that introduced me to them. He was already a part of the band. Me and Lenny became so close that we literally kicked everybody else out of the band. I was like, screw you guys. Like,
You're like, we were starting this later.
Yeah, we don't even need y'all. It's me and him. So then Lenny knew Alex from college and then said, hey, man, come try out for the band. And we met Alex, our bass player. And then it was just us three for a while. And then our drummer's name is also Alex. He is also a skater. So it's just luck of the draw, man. Yeah, when we tried him out, he skated too. So.
And when you meet a skater, like, they're a hard-working dude, you know? Like, if you try kickflip for a couple hours, like, yeah, this guy got some perseverance.
Especially that, too. That's just, like, another mutual thing you guys have in common, like, music and, like, skating. So, kind of helps out.
That bond is there, you know?
Oh, for sure, which is why... It's another reason why the band, like, we push so hard to try to be present in the skate scene, which is why we have boards as merch and stuff like that. Like, yeah, as much as we can do to like just promote skating, promote ourselves in skating,
and
then lift up skating.
It's just like two communities right there.
Yeah, and then we feel like
kind of ties in together too, because like skating and like music, you know.
For sure. And I get it. Like our music isn't necessarily typical skate music, but we don't care. Music and skateboarding is all love.
Yeah, it's like a form of art in like their own way.
Yeah, but who's I want to start a fight between the band. Who's the better skater?
That's me. That's me. No, I will say Lenny will probably beat me in a game of skate for sure on flat ground. He skates flat ground a lot more than me, but just the bowl. I'm definitely the best in the bowl for sure. So
who's second? Lenny. So Lenny's second.
Lenny be second. Nice. Then I'd say it's probably a tie on the Alexes. I don't know which one's better per se, but. No shame, no shame, homie.
They're like, damn, it's like that.
it's so hard to categorize like who's better too, because everybody's good at their own thing. You know, like you said, you're better at the vert side, and maybe he's better at like manuals or something.
Oh, for sure. Like Lenny will heel flip, like like way higher. Like I tell you, my heel flips, the tail rolls on the ground.
He said roly poly.
Yeah, bro, roly poly for sure. So he'll pop his heel flips way higher than me. He'll front shove anything. So I ain't front shoving nothing. So you know what I mean. So,
that's a hard. Coy knows I hate that trick. Dude, somebody does that to me in a game of skate, I'm like,
it's not worth trying.
Yeah,
might as well just barely heel. Huh?
I don't know why I never wanted to learn it, but it's just not my.
I just learned him like how to get him consistently. I like throw my tail like down. It doesn't really make sense. Like I don't like whip it behind me. Like I just focus on like popping this tail down, and I use my back foot and like almost like push it like that way, and then the board just does its thing. I land on it sometimes, and then I'm like, okay, we're gonna keep doing it like this.
Flat ground's hella tricky because so many tricks you gotta think about before trying. And it's like sometimes they're not worth it, especially in skate.
Yeah, because there's so many tricks. You gotta pick and choose your battles. You know? Like I'd rather do a tray flip.
That's what's cool though. Growing up, like playing skate with your friends, because you know what tricks you guys have and what tricks you don't.
Yeah, so, you be practicing tricks that you don't even like to do just because your homies.
It kind of forces you to try like the tricks you're not comfortable with.
No, it's like switch varial. This is the stupidest trick ever, but it gets me every time. So
because like your friends are gonna throw it in the game of skate eventually, so you're like you just gotta be ready.
Or double kick flip.
Like, my god, yeah, I used to be the double kick flip guy. Growing up though, bro, I skated before barracks, so there was no barracks rules when I was skating. It was Primos, bonelesses, Caspers, bro.
Double flips, body varials.
Everything like kick flip sections, like just everything.
Manual on flat. This crack to that crack. All right, ready?
Hey, we're gonna all leave the manhole cover. You manual from the manhole cover to the first blue dot or the white line on the street,
and then throw a gang sign while you're manually.
Okay, we're gonna bone this, but you use your left hand, and in the air you have to switch back to your right hand.
Just make up your own rules as you play.
Make sure your pinky's up.
That was back in the good days, man.
It's super specific, dude. So skateboarding is crazy how it brought everybody that we know together, you know? Like, it brought us together.
For sure, yeah, dude. Just a couple of dudes.
Meet hella people through it and travel because of it, too.
Yeah.
That's cool about it.
I will say the majority of my friend group is now skaters, which I think is awesome. So it's like, sadly, you know, the people you grow up with, you love them. As you get busier, they just can't become a part of your life the way before. So the fact that my band all skates, and then the guys I see at the skate park all skates.
Yeah, like the skate community.
Yeah, like the people that I hang out with outside of family, they're all skaters. So it's like it's almost like like two birds one stone. Like, oh sweet, I got homies and we can skate together. Like, I don't gotta like go to hang out with one homie who doesn't skate and then go skate with a different homie because he doesn't. You know what I mean? It's like putting all the marbles in one bag.
It works out perfectly.
For sure.
Anyways, I got us a treat today. I think it's a good way to end the podcast.
Yeah, we better end it quick because spicy.
No, I did bring sushi. We're not gonna do that. I got something better.
Oh, sweet. What is it?
Dude.
Lucas seen that wasabi. He said, it's over.
This is something that we will all enjoy. Mochi.
Oh.
Donuts.
Oh, dude.
Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
New restaurant or
Lucas already knows, huh?
would you consider that a restaurant or just like a donut
That is
shop?
a fine establishment. That is a
Boba tea.
restaurant.
They were busy for like the first damn month, damn near.
Michelin star, but I got mochi donuts, and I thought it was interesting. Oh, that's a hair.
Their drinks are bomb too.
Their drinks are good, but they change their donuts every week. I believe. I think they have like today. These are the donuts they made, but next week they're gonna have a batch of like 10 different donuts.
It's like crumble, but
Oh,
donuts.
oh my
that.
damn.
You got the gummy
Oh,
freaking
my
shark on it.
They got like a shark one. They got a bubble gum.
Sweet Lord, I want that gummy shark.
And then they got. I made sure to get 4 of the shark ones. And then, I don't know what that pink one is, but here, grab one.
Dude, I'm grabbing this one.
Koi,
That was dang.
make your
I'm eating the
decision.
shark first.
Yeah,
Slurp it up.
look at that. That's crazy. You ain't never seen a donut like that.
I never actually tried the donuts, but we'll see.
It's like a bunch of little donut holes. I mean, I will be honest. This is typically less donut, like a normal donut. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's probably extra good.
Well, the thing with these is, I think, I don't know. This is just speculation.
The texture though, it's like not too
Dude.
doughy, but it's like perfect.
This is good. Do chew in the mic. Let people know.
No, some people hate it. I can always edit it out. But no, the thing with these, I think they're called mochi donuts because, they have mochi ice cream, which is like the round balls.
Yeah.
It has ice cream in the inside, and then the outside is like a almost like a raw cookie dough texture, or like a raw, no, not cookie, just raw dough texture, and just eat it like that. So that's why these donuts are shaped like balls. So it's like, that's why they call it mochi donut.
They're like, it's not like, it doesn't really taste like, fluffy dough. It tastes like, it's almost like a little bit more of a chew to it, but it's delicious.
The consistency.
Bro,
Good
there's a
though.
Sour Patch Kid on mine.
Yeah, Sour Patch Kid. I never seen a green shark before. This is the future.
This is it.
This is
You
so
know what?
good.
The Sour Patch is on the donut, so I'm going to eat them both at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm a fan of the patch and the donut at the same time, but
The sour and savory, huh? It's kind of like two different flavors.
it works.
Does it?
Works a little bit.
My first thought, you guys like Rocky Road? Because you like Rocky Road?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Dude.
You like
that's
Rocky
my
Road?
stuff, bro. That's all
The
because
marshmallow and ice cream.
Marshmallow is fine, but the texture of like what else is in there? Isn't it like
some
nuts
almonds,
in
bro.
there? Oh, almonds, yeah.
Dang,
I
dude.
can't do it because you expect this soft texture from the ice cream, but then you
But
get this hard
That's
almond.
the best.
So that's what throws you off, huh?
Yeah. You know when you get frozen yogurt and you put like gummy worms or like something like a candy, and then you put it on there, and then the candy gets extra hard because the ice cream's super cold.
You usually do get like chocolate though, because the sour candy on the yogurt doesn't go well for me.
Dude, the best combination for me is like you get the two colors, right? The swirl, and I'm the guy. I love gummy bears, bro. I don't care. I'm 29 years old. Gummy bear it up, bro. That's not for my kid. That's for me. Gummy bears, and then I'll throw in something else like Butterfinger, bro. Best of both worlds.
No, Butterfinger's good.
Holy shit, that Sour Patch Kid was good actually.
I like the Sour Patch Kid. I don't know if I like it on the donut though.
That was a good combo.
But I'll eat a Sour Patch Kid and a donut like separately all day long. I don't know them together.
What flavor did you have?
I think it was like strawberry or something.
Oh, I think it was strawberry cheesecake. Did it taste like that?
It was good though.
All right. Well, that's a good way to end the pod.
Best way to end the pod, bro.
Best way to end a dinner is with dessert. We got the local Lucas Garcia.
That's me.
Check out their band.
Yeah, the
Yep.
band Down Again. If you have termites you want your animals getting rid of underneath your house, this is the man.
Yep, termite and dry rot solutions here in Shasta County.
You go to the local skate park, you'll see him shredding there too.
Yeah, but if you're gonna hire me to work on your house, just know that professional me and skate park me are different people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'll come to your house in a collared shirt. How you doing, sir? I'm Lucas. Nice to at the skate park. Though.
It's good you clarified it because some people will probably just think the same, you know?
Yeah, well, maybe some people want you to kickflip into their yard.
Yeah, I'll kickflip over those termites.
Yeah.
They'll give you a 10% discount if you kickflip, maybe. Who
they're
knows?
I should do that. I'll give you a 10% discount if you can kickflip.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
10% off. Just got to know how to kickflip.
The biggest thing I do for work though is inspections when you're buying a house. If anybody out there is buying or selling a house, you gotta get your property inspected before you list it. I'm the guy that inspects it, so
Yeah.
give me a call.
Hit them up.
Hit them up. If your half pipe has termites,
Hit him up.
Hit him up.
Has that ever happened? No.
No, but I have treated like weird things like that, like someone's boat one time that was on a trailer, like stored out in a yard. Yeah.
Wow. Very interesting.
Yeah. I'll treat a half pipe. Yeah.
If that's your thing, then he can make it happen. But any last words for you?
Yeah, just follow the band, man. We appreciate the support. We're trying to branch out. You know, we're originally a Bay Area band. I live here in Shasta County now. I'll be here till I die. So, want to spread the word about us here.
Nice.
Local business owner. So all I care about is follow DownAgain, follow MunchGang.
Yeah.
You can follow my business account, which is Termite DRS at Termite DRS on the gram. I post little construction videos and stuff on there. But just support local business, support local music, support local podcasts. So.
Yep. That's what's great. Making the community, bringing us all together.
Yeah. Where else are you going to see a couple of Asians and a Mexican sitting down?
Yeah.
Where else?
Where are you going to see an Asian drinking horchata? No.
Never.
And what do you, anything you want to say, Coy? Tell the people.
Yeah, just support your local artists, bands, whatever, and his business too. So yeah, you already know.
And hit him up if you want to challenge him in a game of skate.
I will buy you a board if you win.
If you win.
Or trucks if you don't need a board, but you need trucks.
Yeah, I might just lose on purpose.
Oh no!
If I see your board hella shitty, then
no, the hustle to set you up buying like 100 boards. Like what?
Yeah. All right, guys.
Only doing that one time, not for probably just one time thing.
For sure.
Well done. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this episode of the podcast, and look out for that little giveaway we're doing.
Yep.
And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Later.